back to the channel. I hope everybody having a great day today. Today is an exciting video. We're going to show you how to make Sada Roti, whole wheat Sada Roti. So you're going to add 6 cups, like this, the measuring cup size. You're going to add 6 of those with all-purpose flour. And you put the multigrain, the flax and chia blend. You could find that in any grocery store. So this is what we put. You put in like a handful of this, like so that will add up to like a half cup, a half of this cup, a half cup, or a little slight bit more than a half cup. You just add into this 6 cups of flour. So 6 cups of flour, almost 3/4 cup of this flax chia blend, right? So now we're going to add some water. Now to yeast, you put in one a little less than 1 teaspoon of yeast, depending on how you like it. And the baking powder, you put in the baking powder, you put in 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So you're mixing as we see my mother do. So you throw in water, a little lukewarm water you want to add, because if it's too hot, it will kill the yeast, and if it's too cold, it will not activate it. So you put the water, and you put as you go along, it will start to turn shaggy like this. So you keep adding water until you get the desired dough form. So you see what my mother doing there? Just like that. Taking the water and adding as you go along, and you're mixing. So we'll show you how that looks like when it's finished. So you're mixing adding water as you go along. But what my mother did, she add water and she add a little bit of sprinkle of flour as she went along. Because when you add too much water, you don't want it to be goopy. You want it to look like this, right? So now, as you see that motion there, you're picking up from the bottom and you're pressing and going forward. So look at that move there, flip it over. And now you can add your oil now. So now she's going to add, like, look at the measurement she's using. Like around, you could say a tablespoon and a half, or just a tablespoon. And just a pat it on the roti. And you just knead it now. Knead it with the oil. And that's it. And you have to let this yes, you have to let this rest for 30 minutes, as it is covered with a cloth, and leave it in a in your oven or in a microwave or a warm place, right? Any warm place you could find, just leave it there and check back with you next 30 minutes. Stick around. This has been over 30 minutes. I know I said that, right? So if you could leave it a little bit over 30 minutes, this is how it looks like. Right, so now we begin to do that. Make up the loya, as they call it, or the dough balls, about that size. So you pinch off, that amount, and just do that. See that again. Alright, and you just roll it like that. Right, and you just pinch all the edges together like that, twist it, and you make the dough balls, yes. So that's going, or loya as they call it. So I'm going to let you see how they do it again, so you can learn how to do it. Right, so you pinch off, right, like that size, averaging like around that size. Just like that. Right, so this could roughly make, according to how big you pinch off the doughs, this or how small you do it, you can make around about 8. You could say 8 for the 6 cups of flour. If you're making it medium size. Or how it depends on how big you want your dough to be, your dough balls like these. Right, so that's it. So tune in for the rolling process now. Now we're going to bale the roti. So first you just sprinkle some dry flour to the counter, and you do this motion. You pick up the ball and you do that circular motion. Now you can roll. Try to roll as perfect of a circle as you can. Flip it over, roll on the other side, just like that. Right, don't want to roll it too thin, you don't want to roll it too thick. It all depends on how thick or how thin you like your roti. We like it a little bit on the thinner side. There's no right or wrong thickness. This all depends on how you like it. Personal preference. Right? So we like it like that. Now you proceed to put it on the tower. Now bear in mind, right, the first roti, if you may experience this problem, the first roti might stick. That's usually because the tower isn't heated or how they say seasoned. Right, so the first one always comes out a little sticky. Right, but not all the time. If you encounter that, don't worry, you're on the right track. By the time the second roti, it will be all good. So put it on the tower, and once you see the little bubbles forming there, like right there, you flip the roti. Now my mom is experiencing this, so don't pick up the hot roti on the tower. Use a spatula or something, or unless you're hardcore. Right, but this is experience. So you flip the roti now. So you see my mom is bailing the next roti. So by the time she's finished rolling out this roti here will be time. It will be the time to sake it now, or swell under the fire. Right, so see how it's cooking there. So now we'll proceed to sake the roti now. And so take a pot cloth, right? Pull the tower a little bit so that you can expose the flame, and you put it on the flame. Flip the roti first and then you put it on the flame. So when you do that now, you'll see it will start to swell. You see like how it's starting to swell there? Right, that is what you want. Take your time, let it swell. And the first one does always be the trickiest. So don't worry, you flip and you proceed to swell and you wait. See how it's swelling up there? You just have to be patient with it. Right? Be careful when you press, because sometimes the steam could burst, and that burn feeling is not a nice feeling. That hot steam. So now you can actually leave it. If you want it brown, or if you want it golden brown, or if you want it not charred. I know some people like it charred, some people like it golden brown, and some people like it white. Now this is what I mean by golden brown, when it's like that, and charred when you had when it's deeper in color. Right, so the first one is tricky, but it is swelled, right? And this is the product. I'll show you our next one. Right, so you're shaking the roti here, and let it swell. Turn it, keep turning it. Alright. Alright, see how it's swelling up there? Alright, how's it? Look at that swell. Look at that swell. See, that's what you want. That's what you want right there. Swell up like a balloon. And now you finish. Alright. That's it. Sada Roti. Until the next one, be blessed.